Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you can start and scale a high ticket business. If you already have a high ticket offer, that's good. But if you don't have a high ticket offer, if you are selling like $200 or $300 a month, like a low ticket offer, I'm going to show you how you can convert it into a high ticket offer and how you can scale it as well. Okay. So before I get started, I just want to say I'm not sure like how big this video would be, but all I can say is like if you have that patience to watch the full video, like if it's a 30 or 40 minutes video, if you don't have that patience to actually see about how the whole system is working, then how do you expect to like start and scale your agency? Because you're going to face a lot of problems, right? And how are you going to be with that patience to not have any clients for months? You can't do that well. But because if you don't have time to invest in yourself, if you don't have time to actually put on something where you can learn something from, but then I don't really think that this agency model or coaching model is for you, man. Okay. Anyways, let's get started. So things we are going to help you with: your offer refinement, which is optional, obviously, because if you already have a good offer, then we don't need to refine your offer. We don't need to do anything with your offer. You already have a good offer. But if you don't have a good offer, if you are selling a low ticket offer, or there is something which is not good in your offer, something that is stopping your clients from actually buying from you, then we can change that, we can refine that. Okay. And then defining your target audience. Okay. I mean, I'm going to show you why it's so important, because if you don't know whom you're selling to, then you're not going to sell anything. It's not about what you sell, but whom you sell, right? If you are reaching out to the right person, then he is going to buy it. It's simple, very simple. Okay. And then a content team. Basically, it requires of 3 people. One is a creative director, someone who's going to generate all the ideas for your contents and just do all the stuff that relates from the video stuffs. Okay. And then SMM, the social media manager, who's going to schedule when every post is scheduled to be done, and he's just going to manage your social media basically. And then an editor who's going to edit all the videos that are being produced from you. Okay. And then a profile building or profile optimization, which is basically something that I'm going to show you how the whole thing works for profile optimization, how you can present yourself more professionally in front of the social media so that you can gain that trust of your audience. Okay. And that competitor analysis, what your competitors are doing and what's working for them, what would work for you, what your competitors' audience is struggling with, and how you can help them to not struggle with that. Okay. And then VSL setup, how you can set up your whole VSL, video selling letter, which I'm going to explain to you. And then new lead generation system, how you can basically generate leads and book appointments through that. I'm going to show you the whole process, how it works. And then a new DM framework. I mean, it's basically like the whole script of how you're going to start a conversation with a prospect and how you're going to continue the conversation and how you're going to book a call. That's basically like a DM framework, like what script you follow, what words you use. That's basically DM framework. And then placing a setup and a closer. Okay. It's very important because see, like if you're a business owner, like you can't just take 7 to 8 hours of your time and just cold DM people or answer DMs, right? That's not your work. You have more leverage activities to do. So you need to place these setters and closers, which we will place for you, it's not a problem. And then these are the things you are going to get while working with our agency. And here's a brief doc on how you can do all this stuff by yourself. Okay. You can do all these things by yourself, but you need to understand that you don't need to trade time for money. Time is very valuable for you and for us, everyone. Time is very valuable in this world and very limited, right? So if you keep trading time for money, then you're not going to ever reach to a place where you just get that like a passive flow of income, right? So if you're an information seeker, then you can just grab the information, everything that I'm going to give here, and just implement everything by yourselves. But if you are a solution seeker, then there is a link in the description through which you can book a call with me, and I can just explain you again how the whole service works, and we can start working together. Because I am someone who has all this information. I have no other reason to make a video about how the whole thing works, right? I can't just say something. I know how this works and it's working for me, and I know, right? And someone that knows the shit he's talking about. Okay. So you can implement by yourself, but yeah, it's always better to choose someone who already knows what he's doing. Okay. So offer refinement. Okay. I'm going to explain you how the whole thing works for offer refinement. So this is completely optional. if you already have a good offer and doesn't feel like you need any refinements, that's completely fine, because a lot of people already have a good offer, but it's just the problem of how they can get those clients and scale their business to like 30, 40 or 50 grand a month. Okay. So it's just simple that if you already have a good offer, then we can just keep that part. But if you find yourself without a specific offer, yet yearning for a genuine solution that addresses real problems, rest assured, we have got your back. Our approach involves conducting surveys and conducting through custom research to identify and understand that pressing challenges within the market. Armed with this knowledge, will craft an irresistible offer designed to genuinely solve their problems. Okay. So what this basically means is there are a lot of places where you can understand what your prospects, what your audience, what your target audience is struggling with. I mean, look, there is like ChatGPT. It's a very simple way, but I would least recommend it, because you need to understand that it's not that humanic. You can't get those human results through ChatGPT. But yeah, there are Quora, there is Reddit, there is YouTube. You can go there and you can just find out what your audience are commenting and what replies they are getting on those comments, and you can just read those conversations, because if you have that much time to actually understand what you need to put in your offer, then that's basically the start how you should actually create your offer. Okay, because if you don't know what your prospects are struggling with and you're just creating an offer based on your assumptions, then it's not going to scale anywhere. Okay, so here's how we are going to do that. How to create a high ticket irresistible offer. This is basically the whole, I'll say, a market research system. So what you can basically do is there are 4 ways online through which you can do this market research and create an irresistible offer. And there is one way through offline you can do that. I'm just going to explain first through offline. What you can do is you can just reach out person to person. Offline, you can just reach out to them directly and you can ask them what problems they are facing. That is obviously regarding to your niche. And then you just need to ask them what their problems are, just collect their pain points and create an offer through that. And then there is online, there are 4 ways. One is through surveys. You can just run ads and put those surveys through which people are just going to come and they are just going to write what problems they are facing with, what their pain points are. And you can just create an offer regarding that, what results you get through that surveys. And then there is competitor analysis. That is basically like analyzing what your competitors' offer is, what they are offering, and how you can offer something that's better than them. Okay, and then you can understand what their audience is struggling with. It's basically like you can just go to their comments and like their reviews, anything through which you can understand what your competitors' audience is struggling with, and then create an offer regarding that. Okay, because if you can go in front of if you can pass your competitors, then you've won already. Okay, then build an offer that provides better results than them and so on. Okay, custom research. What you can do is you can just go to Quora, Reddit, YT. Like I said, you can just go and read the conversations and then find out what a common problem is and create an offer regarding that. And then Insta, FB, and X. This is also basically where people just they just talk to people, they just interact with people a lot. And there you can just find a source page, which is of your niche, obviously, and then find how people are engaging, and then start a conversation. You just start a conversation with your prospects and just find out what their problems are. You can just make a survey over there, and then you can create an offer through that. Now, what I would say is you should use all these things, because look, brother, if you're actually thinking of starting a business and earning like millions through that, then this big game, because most of the people never get there, because they feel like this is the boring part, brother. It's very boring, but this is where you actually beat your competitors, because they are not going to do all these things. Okay, this is basically where you beat them. You just do what they are not doing, and you just get the best results out of it. Okay, so you should use all this stuff and create the best offer you can. A high ticket offer is designed to efficiently guide individuals or businesses from one point to another, providing significant leverage along the way. Okay, basically this is where your target audience is, and this is where they want to go. So you need to create an offer that is going to bridge the whole gap, and how you are going to take your prospect's hand, and how you're going to take them from here to here. Okay, if you can manage to do that, then your offer is going to fire up. Okay. So example, in the fitness niche, I would say that I'm going to use the whole fitness niche for the whole video, because fitness niche is basically a very common niche and something that everyone understands. So I just want to keep it as simple as possible. Okay. So fitness niche. In the fitness niche, a high ticket offer could be a personalized X amount of coaching, X month coaching program that not only includes tailored workout routines and nutrition plans, but also offers continuous guidance and support from a fitness expert. Okay. Then this comprehensive package is designed to efficiently lead individuals from their current fitness level to their desired fitness goals. Like I said, guys, here is your prospects and here's where they want to reach and how you can help them to bridge that gap. Okay. Providing significant leverage through expert guidance and holistic approach to health and well-being. Okay. So it should basically focus on high ROI. So whatever investment they make, they need to get that high return, right, on that investment. And then high cost of inaction. Cost of inaction is basically like how high the cost would be if those prospects don't buy from you, or they would buy from you later on. Okay. So you need to just push them to take action right now so that they can actually get to their desired results as soon as possible and in less amount of money, obviously. Okay. So just high cost of inaction and high return on investment. You may ask, what is COI? The key to selling high ticket offers lies in helping individuals recognize their potential future costs, how they might incur by not taking immediate action or choosing not to purchase from you. Okay. That's basically what I told you. Then, so here are some key points that should include while crafting a high ticket offer. Okay. These are the things that you should be making sure that you have in your offer so that you can understand that, yeah, this is a good offer and yeah, I can go into the market and I can sell it. Okay. So this is basically it. You just need to make sure that you have these points checked. So it should solve a major problem or provide substantial satisfaction. Okay. It should solve a problem, guys, because as long as your service or product is not selling or solving a problem, you're not going to sell anything, brother. Okay. So you need to understand what problem prospects are facing and how you can help them to get out of that problem. Okay. Easy to get, less friction in the offer. Okay. Less friction means the more friction they have, the more you're going to lose clients, guys. Okay. It's very simple, because if you are making your program so difficult for your clients to reach from their current situation to their desired situation, then people are going to, maybe they might come for your coaching program for 1 month, and then they're just going to leave because, man, this is so tough, man. Okay. And they might not even just join your program just because there is so much friction in your program. So you need to understand that you need to promise the desired outcome in least amount of time and least amount of pain. It should be highly desirable, something that your prospects highly want, because in fitness niche, if your prospect is actually if he desires to actually lose weight, and if you can just reach out to him and say him that in X amount of time, I'm going to help you to lose X amount of weight, and I guarantee you, and then you show them a few results, and bro, bam, that guy is over. He's in your program right now. Okay. So present desired outcome and what they'll get out of it. Never push your product, guys. It's very simple, and I've been learning sales from quite a long time now, and the one thing that I have learned is you should never push your product, guys. As long as you're pushing the product, the guy is just going to resist. Okay. He's just going to resist out of your offer. So don't be a product pusher, be a problem solver, and then sell the outcome, guys. Never sell what you're servicing. Okay. Sell the outcome, what they are going to get out of it. Because I've had my previous calls, and I was just telling, man, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. And that guy was like, no, man, I'm not interested. And he would just cut the call, guys. He would hang up. Trust me, I've had those days. And bro, that's where I learned that as long as you're just pushing your services and telling them what they are going to get in your services, they are not going to be interested, because the reality is they don't care. Okay. It's very simple. They don't care, guys. They only care about what they're going to get out of it. Okay. So present the desired outcome, what they'll get. Promise the desired outcome in the least amount of time. Promise the desired outcome in the least amount of pain. Low risk or no risk. They need to understand that if you are giving that guarantee that you will have low risk or no risk at all, then they are going to just say yes for it easily. Okay. So hard to say yes. Hard to say no. and easy to say yes. Okay. Now, there are two ways that you can create a high ticket offer. First is your expertise. Start with something that you love to do. It could be anything, copywriting, video editing, FB ads, etc. Just start with something that you love to do. Okay. Your expertise. Knowing that your expertise have a great value in the market and people are ready to pay 2 to 5 grand for solving their problems. Okay. Then I understand that people might not pay for just video editing their videos, right? I mean, obviously, bro, like if you're just providing video editing services, then people are going to pay you like 2-3 grand for a month for that. So what you can do instead is help them with content creation, help them identify their trends, what's going on in their niche, help them create content that gets them qualified leads, and you just get the idea. Okay, you just help them to reach from this place to this place, and as long as you can do that, then people are going to buy it. Okay, the next thing after that is to create a UVP. It's basically a unique value proposition. I'm going to tell you what it is. Okay, so this circle is basically what your competition does really good. Okay, this is basically where they are doing better than you, doing really good, and this is what your customers needs and what they care about, and what do you really well, because you are good at something, your competitors are good at something, and your prospect needs something. Okay, and if you can combine all these three things and then you can create an offer, then easy, bro. Like you can sell it. You can sell it easily for 2-3 grand or 5 grand a month. Okay, so once you get the idea on what to sell, it's about time to understand who your competitors are and what they are selling. Okay, basically, because if you don't know what your competitors are doing, what's working for them, what will work for you, what their competitor or like what their audience is struggling with, then you can't do it, bro. Because if you're not investing that time to actually know who are the people that are your competitors, like why would they choose you over their competitors? Your competitors. Why would your prospect choose you over your competitors? Because if you don't even know them, what they are offering, then how can you say that, yeah, we are better than them? You don't actually need to say that, but you need to make them realize that you're better than them. How you can do that if you don't even know who your competitors are? Okay, so you need to understand who your competitors are and what they are selling. Find problems their customers are facing where you can bridge the gap, and that could be your UVP is basically. Okay, and craft an offer that's highly irresistible. Okay, it's very important, guys, because if you don't have a offer that's irresistible, that you can charge 2, 3 or 4 grand a month, then it's really very, very difficult to actually reach to $1 million a year or $1 million a month. Because if you keep selling those $200, $300 a month services, then that's low ticket, brother. You're never going to reach to $10,000. Even $10,000 a month is like a very big issue. Because if you're selling something that is like $500 a month, then you need 20 clients. You need to manage 20 clients to actually get to a point where you can make around $20,000, like $10,000 a month. Okay, but if the same thing, if you're charging like I would say $4,000 a month, okay, 4 grand a month, then you just need like 3 clients and you can easily reach 12 grand a month. Okay, it's very easy, guys. It's very simple, but all you need is that mindset that you can actually charge that much money. Because of what I see is most of the people that don't have that mindset, like they just think that charging high ticket is professional's job, but the reality is like professional's job is to charge high ticket, brother. If you are selling high ticket, that is what makes you a professional. That you are charging premium things. You're not a cheap guy. Okay, so to get more deep, you can also conduct online surveys to actually know what problems the market is facing. Okay, so the custom research that I basically explained to you how you can do that custom market research. You might be like, I don't have any expertise, I got nothing, but still need to start a business. No worries, it's totally doable. But I'll still recommend to learn a high ticket skill like appointment setting, sales closing, FB ads, content creation. Guys, these are the things that are actually important in the market. Okay, these are very important in the market, and this is what actually market really needs right now. So as long as you can do that, you can charge good money for that. Okay, so the first step is to find a niche to serve. That is, here are some top niche that you can go with. That is health, wealth, relationship, real estate, e-commerce, trading. If you're already aware of these topics, these niche, it's good because you know how much money there is in these things. Okay, I've seen some people like they are like I would say like life coach or wellness coach or mind coach, I would say, and they are charging like 2-3 grand a month. Like, do you understand like how people are charging so much money? Crazy. Okay, so choose a niche, find a major problem that they are facing. You can also use ChatGPT or Quora to try to find the best problems that a niche is facing and create an offer that solves it. Defining your target audience. All of you ignore this, but it's so important to know what you are going to sell. Because if you try to sell to everyone, you'll end up selling to no one. Okay, it's very important, guys, because if you don't know whom you're selling to, you're not going to sell to anyone. Okay, so you need to understand who your target audience is, and you just need to reach out to those people. You just need to show your product to those people. You just need to show your ads to those people because they are the ones that actually needs your products. Okay, I had a prospect who said this. Basically, what he said is our target market is men and women ages 18 to 75. I mean, really, guys, it actually happened to me. Like one guy, I just asked him like, who are your target audience? What's your target persona? What's your prospect persona? Who they are? Then he's just telling like our target market is like men and women with ages of from 18 to 75. I was like, what? Are you serious, bro? Bro, like if you are selling something that people have to pay like 2-3 grand, then they are not just going to pay for something which is very common and which is something which is a problem that everyone has. Okay, and not everyone is also someone that can afford those services. So, no, this is true. Don't sell water near a pond. Simple as that. Cause there's no hunger, no need. It's become so much easy if you sell to a hungry market. Okay, guys, I'm going to simply give you an example. Like if you're selling water, okay, and if you just go and sell it into a place where there is a lot of water, then no one is going to buy it. But if you just do the opposite, okay, if you sell that exact same water in a place where there is no water at all, then no matter how much cost you put, people are going to buy it. You understand? It's so simple. Like if you're selling to the right people, then people are going to buy it. Go and actually sell it to a hungry market, guys. Hungry audience. People are going to buy it. They are going to use their credit card and just throw it on you. Like, take it, man. Take my money and just give me what you're providing. Give me those results, okay? So if you did the market research while creating the offer, then you already know your ideal customers, their personas, where they live, what they do, what they search on the internet, everything, okay? So this can be done by finding who's your best customer, okay? Having one ICP, that's basically ideal customer profile. You understand like this is the guy, like all of my prospects, they need to look like this. They need to have this kind of profile and they need to have this kind of content. Like you just need to understand, find out who they are and then understand what their problems are. Does your product or service really solve those problems? Okay. Like I said, guys, problem solving is very important if you're selling something to the market, okay? And then listing out the attributes that they can relate with, demographic, geographic, and then do they really need it for everyday life or occasional? Because that is what people are actually going to pay 2-3 grand a month for, okay? It's not a big amount, like it's not a small amount for everyone, guys, okay? And if you're selling it to a person who's like a middle class person, but he actually needs that, then you need to understand that they need to use it in their everyday life and they actually need that result so badly that they're going to pay you 2-3 grand a month for. Okay, simple as that. Then creating your customer personas, putting yourself in their shoes and asking yourself, do I actually need what this guy has to offer? Okay, always think from your prospects perspective that if they actually need what you're selling or not. Okay, very simple. Then market research. Who are the people that are willing to buy your services and why? Okay. And then use ChatGPT and some other AI tools. This is basically like AIPRM extension. It's actually kind of like I would say a cheat code. You can use it to show ChatGPT exactly how you can show your customer persona and all. You can use this Chrome extension and you can just hack like ChatGPT easily and you can just show and ChatGPT is just going to show you who your ideal customer avatar is, okay? You have a great offer, who know ideal customer avatar. It's time to make people aware of your existence, okay? And that can be done by creating a personal brand. if you already know what a personal brand is, that's good, guys. But if you don't know, personal brand is basically how you present yourself in front of the social media, how you are building that personal presence of yours, that people are getting known of you, that yeah, there is this guy, this is what he does, and this is what he provides. Okay, you need to make that you need to make that presence of you need to just create that presence of yours in social media, because that is how you actually create a business. That is actually how you build a business through which you can charge 2-3 grand a month, and you can easily reach to $1 million a month or $1 million a year, whatever you want to say. Okay, and then build a personal brand. Ever thought why people create content? There are two types of people who actually create content. Okay, have nothing to sell, creates for fun. You can see this woman over here. Okay, then people who has something to sell, a product or a service. I'm going to show you who they are. I mean, I'm even going to show you examples and how exactly they did it. Okay, so just stay with me, guys. Could be a low or high ticket offer. Okay, but it's important to create an online identity of your existence, your product or service. Okay, it's very important, guys, to actually create that online identity of your existence, that there is this guy, he exists, and this is what he does. Okay, and then online presence build trust and credibility and makes it easier to sell, because if the person already knows who you are, what you're selling, and what you are providing results, then you just need to go and talk to that guy, like, what's your card number, man, let's do the payment, because they already know who you are, what you sell, what type of results you can give, everything. They already know it. If you have that online presence, you don't need to go and convince that guy, yeah man, I legit, look at these results, look at these my services, this is what I will do for you, everything. You don't need to do that, guys, if you can actually create that social presence. Okay, then in today's world, attention is currency. Those who has it are the millionaires. Okay, I'm going to show you. Look at this, guys. I'm pretty sure you're already aware of maybe this person, but if you're not aware of who he is, I'm going to tell you both these guys are. Okay? This is Iman Ghazi. He basically he's around I would say 22 years old, somewhere around there. He's like in his 20s, but he's already I would say he's earning about 10 million every year from his business. He has 3 businesses outside where he's earning a lot of income from. One is his social media marketing agency that he started in his very young age. I would say around 16 or 14, somewhere around there. He started his social media marketing agency, and he has another agency where it's kind of I would say education system where he basically just educates everyone, and the name is also Educate. Crazy, right? He's earning a lot of income from there. Then he has this social media marketing agency, which the name is IAG Media, Iman Ghazi Media. And then the third is he also has I would say a lens company. He has built another lens business through which he is earning a lot of income from. And you can understand, guys, he would have had none of this if he was not if he didn't have that online presence. Okay, he has around 3 million subscribers on YouTube, and I'm not sure how many he has on Instagram, but because of that online presence, he can just create a course today and he can earn $1 million today. Okay, he just creates it right now, and by the night he has another $1 million in his account, because that's his online presence, guys. That's how badly he has created that online presence, that no matter what he sells, people are going to buy from it. Then Alex Hormozi, I'm pretty sure you're already aware of who he is. He owns Acquisition.io. This crazy guy, he earns around I would say $400 million a year, and that's actually crazy. That's also the whole thing, because I would say that's the main reason he has that much money, his online presence. So building a personal brand gives you leverage. If you have the systems and funnels in place, all you need to do is create content and cash keeps flowing in. Okay, so if you are someone who's looking to start an agency, make sure to spread awareness about yourself. Don't provide excuses. I don't have a good camera, I don't have good lighting, no money to afford a good editor. Guys, just go and check my YouTube channel. Just go and check my Instagram. You'll see what type of content I create. Actually, the reason is the most of the people stay poor is because they just give excuses that I don't have a good camera, I don't have a good background, and I'm not earning enough. They have excuses, guys, 1,000 excuses. But what's the main thing, guys? You can see the next step where you want to go. Just take that step. Why do you want to see where you're going to go if you go with this? Because it's not about what you create, but whom you create. Okay? Because if you are building a business and if you are going all in for that business with everything, because I don't do anything else, all I do is just work on my business every day. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, so if because I know even if I don't end up like making millions from this business, even if this business ends up falling, I know that what person I created through this business, that's what's worth more than that. Okay, and that's what's important, guys. You need to build that person in yourself and stop giving excuses and start with what you have, guys. Whatever you have, just start with that. Okay, that's what that matters. Just taking the next step, taking action, that's what matters. Okay, so if you're someone who's looking to start an agency, make sure to spread awareness about yourself. Don't provide excuses. I don't have a good camera, I don't have good lighting, no money to afford a good editor, anything like that. Don't give those excuses, guys. Just take the first step, my friend. This is how a social funnel works. Okay, so this is basically a social funnel I'm going to explain to you. If you don't know what a funnel is basically where you convert a cold lead to a warm lead. Okay, a cold lead is basically who has no idea who you are, and a warm lead is basically who knows everything, who you are, what you sell, what kind of results you can provide, everything. He knows about everything about your life, how your life is going, your lifestyle, everything. He knows everything about you. Okay, so how you're going to convert that cold lead into a warm lead? That's basically a funnel. Through that funnel, like first, this is basically, there are 3 parts in a funnel: top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Okay, so top of the funnel is basically where the lead, everything comes in. Okay, and then people are going to be aware of who you are, what you're selling. People are going to get aware, and then you just need to like spread that interest. You just need to build that interest and desire so that the people feel like they want to know more about you. Okay, so you need to create that interest and desire. Okay, and once you create that, you just need to trap them in a nurturing system where people just see your content every time. They just scroll through YouTube, they're going to watch your content. They just scroll through Instagram, they're going to watch your content. You just need to trap them in that whole nurturing system so that they know everything about you. And then you just need to push them to take action. That is through a few strategies that I'm going to tell you how. And then you just need to qualify them for the call. Okay, very simple, guys. I just explained you how the both funnel works, but it actually gets very deep if you actually learn how you can create the whole, like how you can bring in leads through awareness first stage, and then how you can create that interest and convert that to desire, and then action, and that qualification. It actually gets way more in deep, but that's basically in short like how the whole funnel works. Okay, simple. So imagine you never had an online presence. How hard would it become to sell your stuff? If you you can definitely sell your low-ticket services, but personal brand gives you a lot of leverage with high ticket. Okay, because if you already have a good presence, then you can charge whatever you want, and people are going to buy you. Okay, simple. Then content and profile optimization. This is basically where you present yourself in front of social media, how professionally you can show yourself. Most of the content creators complicate this, not knowing what to create and how will that content sell their viewers. Okay, what I've seen is basically like most of the content creators, what they do is they just feel like, this video, how can I sell my audience with this video? What can I put in this video so that they're going to buy from me? But that just doesn't work, guys, because you can't sell anyone through just one short form video. That's not how it works. Okay, people are not going to get that trust and credibility so they actually buy from you like a two or three grand service. Okay, that's not how it works. Okay, so you don't need to think about it. You don't need to think what you want to create. But that's basically what we offer in our agency. We just help you to like create the whole content. We just help you with the whole content aspects. All you need to do is you just need to take one day off, and you just need to record every video. That's basically what I do as well. And that's the reason like I keep posting consistent videos on Instagram. If you see, I post every day, guys. But that's not basically how like what I do. I don't like just come up with ideas every single day. All I do is I just take one day off. I'll say Sunday, and I just take one day off. I just figure out what are the like 10 or 20 contents that I need to create, and I just need to write the script for that, and then I just need to like create all that video in one day, and then all I need to do is I just need to edit those videos and just post it on the day that I need to post. Very simple, guys. You can use this and you can create content consistently, and you won't even run out of ideas. Very simple, guys. Okay, so for example, I saw a fitness coach that was making motivational videos and trying to sell his viewers. So you might ask, what's wrong with that? So motivational videos can inspire people to go to the gym. It doesn't directly lead to sales for the coach unless there's a clear connection to a pain point and a solution. Content should align with the business goals and provide value to the audience beyond just motivation. Okay, just motivation doesn't make a buying decision, guys. I mean, like I said, I've been learning sales, and what I know is buying decisions are made through emotions, but that's not through motivation. That's through pain and realization, guys. If they feel like they are in pain and you are the one who can help them to get out of that pain, then they're going to pay you 2 random amount for that. Okay, very simple. But if they can pay for that, obviously that is right. So messaging is crucial in content creation because it serves as the bridge between your audience and your product or service. A clear and compelling message helps your audience understand the value you provide and why it matters to them. Right messaging evokes emotions, creates a connection, and addresses specific pain points or desires of your audience. It highlights the benefits and solutions your product offers. This resonates with your audience on a personal level, making them more likely to engage and consider a purchase. Okay, by aligning your content with a strong message that speaks to your audience's needs, you establish truth, credibility, and a genuine connection. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what a gap is. I mean, you're probably aware of what a gap is. It's basically where you show people where their gaps are and what's preventing them from getting their desired results. Okay, this is where they are, this is where they want to go, and this is the whole gap that's stopping them from reaching there. So how can you help them to bridge those gaps? Okay, showing how you can fill those gaps to get them to their desired results. Okay, I explained you earlier, like how you should hold their hands and just take them from their current goal to desired results. Simple. Then fitness coach, basically a fitness coach recognizes that many individuals may not be getting the desired results from their workouts due to common mistakes such as improper form, lack of variety, or inefficient training methods. They emphasize how these mistakes can hinder progress and prevent individuals from achieving their fitness goals. You can provide solutions by offering practical tips, demonstration, and alternative approaches to address the identified gaps. This would include proper exercise techniques, diversified workout plans, and advice on overcoming plateaus. Client success stories can be shared to humanize the content and demonstrate that the coach understands the audience struggles. The goal is to create a connection and establish credibility. You should have a clear call to action that should encourage viewers to explore personalized coaching sessions, join a fitness program, or access exclusive resources designed to help them overcome their specific challenges. Okay, this is basically an example that you can, because if you provide pictures, they can understand that, yeah, this is where I am right now, the left image, and this is where I want to go, the right image. And how can I go there? Through this person who's showing me this image, right? Very simple. Okay, so what type of content to create? You might be shocked when I saw that going viral won't get you a lot of sales or reach your ideal customers or clients. Fact, because if you try to sell to everyone, you'll end up selling to no one. That's why it's important to know your target audience and their pain points that they can relate. So your aim should not be reaching to more people, but to reach out to the right people. Okay, the type of content you should create is something that breaks or builds new beliefs, handles objection, and provides values. Okay, I mean, guys, like if you're actually feeling like if you need to get like 1,000 likes and like 100,000 views, you're not going to get your ideal customers over there. Because like if I ask you, like if you would prefer like 100,000 people watching your videos and none of them can actually buy your services, or just 10 people watching your videos and all those 10 people can buy your services, who would you choose? Obviously these 10 people, right? Because this is where the more leverage is, right? Then why are you doing that? Why aren't you doing that in your content? Why are you trying to get more attention and more reach? That's not what's important. The guy who's getting like 100,000 views or 1 million views to his videos is not making more money than a person who's just getting 20 views but is actually getting his ideal customers through those 20 views. Okay, if you understand what the point is, you understand what the value is for that. So breaking beliefs. Before, everyone thought businesses could only succeed with one-off sales. People believed customers like making a single purchase and that was it. But building new beliefs. But content challenges this idea. It shows that subscription models bring consistent income, keep customers engaged, and adapt well to changes in the market. Now, businesses are starting to see the benefit of moving from one-time sales to subscription-based success. Okay. And then handle objections. Handling objections involves crafting content that addresses people's concern, particularly those raised during sales calls, whether it's questions about results or any other uncertainties. Creating content to tackle these issues is beneficial in our social media loop. When a prospect encounters content addressing their doubts, provides clarity, instilling confidence, and making them more likely to book a call with a peace of mind. Okay, if they can actually feel like, yeah, this is the problem I'm facing, and if you can actually address that pain point perfectly to that guy, then he's going to watch your content more, and he's more likely to buy from you. Then providing value. Providing value is very important. I'm going to give an example over here. So many content creators hold back on sharing their knowledge and expertise, thinking that if they reveal too much, they end up having nothing to sell. Okay, this fear often comes from worrying that giving away too much details might make their paid offerings seem less valuable. Have you ever wondered how Alex Hormozi makes $100 million a year? If you go to his YouTube channel, you can see that he has a lot of videos posted. Okay, a lot of videos posted, and in 99% of his videos, he's providing value, like how you can sell, or how this is how I do the fulfillment process for my clients, like blah blah blah, like everything, guys. He just provides more and more value about your business, about his business, and yet he makes around 100 million a year or 400 million a year. And do you understand how? Let me show you. Okay, so basically there are like 6 doors. Now let's say that Alex Hormozi helped you to pass 2 doors for free, and then there is a third door which is a bigger door, and that is where he's going to ask you money for. Like, if you understand like what the point is, like if you solve 2 small problems and then there is a third major problem, and if you charge money for that, then people are going to buy from you because they know that this guy can solve my problem because he has already helped me to pass two rows before, right? You get the point, guys. Okay. However, finding a middle ground by sharing useful insights can help build trust and establish the creator as an authority. It's about striking a balance between providing valuable content for free and offering premium content for those who are seeking in-depth information. Now, there is profile optimization. Your profile needs to be optimized. It gives more credibility of who you are. Once we get the traffic from the ads or organic content, where you claim that you made X amount of money in X amount of month, or you help someone make money, then the audience starts checking your profile. Okay, basically what happens if you are running some kind of ads and if you don't have your profile set up, then no matter like even if you get like I would say a 10,000 prospects you're going to get to your profile, none of them are going to buy from you because you are not presenting yourself good enough in your profiles. You don't have that professionality in your profile. Okay, that's the reason profile optimization is so important, guys. Okay, is this guy legit, or does he know what he's talking about? Does he really make that much money, etc.? These are the objections they can get in their mind. Okay, and all of these can be tackled easily if the profile is perfectly optimized. So you need to have some social proof that will work as an evidence for all these questions. Okay, story highlights. It's about your clients, testimonials, results, lifestyle, case studies, etc. Okay, this is basically story highlights, you guys. You can just create that after you create a story. Then you can just add it to a highlight. There is a section for that. Your profile must contain who you are, who you help, and how you help, and a clear call to action to message you for something, and should have a clear photo of you. Okay, this is an example. You can get a bit creative and some extra stuff on how many people you have helped in and how much you generated through your business. I don't recommend going overboard. Okay, if you go overboard with those things, then people might not pay attention so much. Okay, so this is an example. You can see how he looks. Like this is a very good example, guys, because you can already see his clear profile picture, how he looks, and what his name is, Vincel Del Monte, and what he does. He's a business coach, and even a bit more information. And then I've helped Fitness Pro scale their business online. And then these are the client results, highlights, and then connect with me. This is the word. All you need to do is you just need to present yourself perfectly on that profile. And then you need to have a clear call to action, like DM me this to get started, or comment this or in any of my videos, or just subscribe to my YouTube channel, free training here. Anything that's going to push them to take action and push them to take the next step, guys. I explained you how much important taking the next step is, right? So you need to push them to take that next step. Okay, so this is also another example you can see here. what he does, like how he looks, what's his name, what he does, how he does, and how many people he have helped, and DM me support. You can see that, and that's actually a strategy. I'm actually giving this away for free, but I've seen a few, like I would say, like I've seen a few people like selling this information for money. They are like giving a course where they are going to give you this information, like you should optimize your profile like this, but I'm giving this away for free. Okay, so you can use that, like DM me the word this to get started, anything which is going to push them to take action. Here are some more insights on profile and content. I can just share you this document if you want. You can just comment on this video and I'll just share you this document where you can just go through that link. There is another explanation on how you should, like in-depth explanation on how you should optimize your profile. So if you want that, just comment me, like give me the link for the doc or anything like that. I'll just send it over to you. Okay, no problem. Set. Lead gen is very important, guys, because lead gen, that is how you get clients, right? I know it's basic information, but lead gen is important. I see most of the guys not doing it at all. They just act like, yeah, man, I know it, man. But you're not doing, brother. You're not doing it. What's the point of it then? If you know everything, why aren't you doing it? Because I've seen like 8-figure, 9-figure entrepreneurs using it in their business. And if it's actually some basic information that you already know, why aren't you utilizing it for your videos? Okay, I don't understand, guys. Like some guys, they just act like they know everything, but they are not implementing anything at all in their videos. Okay, in nothing in their business, but they just need to like go everywhere and comment like, yeah, man, this is basic information. I know already. Everyone knows already. This, don't tell this, don't tell that. Why aren't you using it for your business then, brother? Tell me. I don't understand. Okay, your business will demolish faster than you can imagine if you are unable to get clients on a consistent basis, and you know how important that is. And relying on outbound prospecting where you message 100 people and rarely get 1 or 2 converts. Okay, that's basically how many replies you get if you make like 100 outreaches, you get like 1 or 2 replies, and you can barely convert them to a book appointment or close them. Okay, that's how tough it is if you do outbound prospecting with cold prospects. Okay, we need to have a better systems. Here we have a consistent flow of leads to sustain the business. Okay, and here's a detailed video on how you can do that. Here is a video, you can just find it on my YouTube channel. Okay, this is the thumbnail, you can just go and check it out. That's basically where I've shown you like the best way you can generate leads and all. Then there is competitor analysis. Many times we get stuck on what's going on in the market and what's in the demand right now. Okay, that's basically what happens, guys. You guys overcomplicate this shit so much that you just feel like, what do I need to do next? What do I need to do next? Simple, go to your competitors, because they are the ones that are doing the exact same thing you're doing, and they might end up doing better if you don't know who they are, what they are doing, right? They might end up doing better than you. And if you're not the top 1% in your niche, in your business, how do you expect to make millions a month from that? It can be really overwhelming. I used to stay at that place until I found out that we can generate idea and know all the stuff about the marketing through our competitor analysis. Okay, so competitor analysis is a valuable step in content idea generation, and as it helps you to understand what's working in your industry and what's working and what your competitors are doing, and where there might be gaps or opportunities. Make a list of 10 competitors that are selling something similar in your niche. Start watching their content and make notes on each topic they talk about. That's getting them good engagement. Okay, what you can basically do is you can just list out 10 competitors in your niche that are selling something similar, and what you can do is you can just go to their content and you can see what were those contents where they got like the most engagement from, and you can just recreate that with your own book and your content. Okay, it's actually a crazy idea to actually get a lot of good engagement on your content. Okay, so that's basically what you can do. So the more engagement, the better people are relating to it. Go to the comment section and try to find the available resources on what people are struggling with and where you can bridge the gap. Copy 15 to 20 people and you copy no one. Okay, it's actually basically a hack, because all of the information that I'm giving you here is basically like I've copied it from around 30 to 40 people. Okay, that's basically how I get most of this information. I will just carry in my head. I just copy it from every single person and then I create my own. Because if you're copying 5, 10 or 20 people, you're copying no one. Okay, that's your own identity. That's market research. That's marketing tactics. If you're copying 5, 10 or 20 people, okay? So copy people, 15 to 20 people, and you're copying no one. Okay, take your notes and check the problems that you already have a solution for. the other questions or topic, make a detailed research, and there you have it, content ready for the whole month. Okay, that's basically what you can do. In essence, while collecting and sharing information is a fundamental part of establishing authority, it's a combination of expertise, credibility, engagement, originality, consistency, and community building that solidifies your position as an authority in the online space. Okay, so then I'm going to just explain you what a VSL setup is. Like you might be already aware, because we use VSL, it's like common stuff in business. A video sales setup, it's basically a long form video where you explain about what you do, who your prospects are, what they're struggling with, and how you can help them to reach their desired goals. And you just show them results, and you just tell them about your story and everything. It's basically a long form video where you just convert that cold read into a warm read. It's basically a long form video. Okay, guys, just need to understand that it's very important, because if you don't have a VSL, then people are like, who is this guy, man? I don't even know him. Like, what is he selling? And guys, trust me, guys, if you are going to explain the whole service, if you think that no, I don't need to sell or send any kind of VSLs, it might end up getting annoying, or I'm just going to explain the whole thing in the call, then bro, they don't have that much time, and neither do you. You don't have time to explain every single thing on a call. If you have 10 calls a day, and if you're spending the time in explaining your services like 1 hour every call, then you're spending 10 hours just explaining them about your services. Do you understand how frustrating that can be? That's the reason VSL is so important, guys. So VSL is a video that pitches a product or service to potential customers. It contains all the necessary data about what your product and a service is. Okay. So example, who is it for? Who is it not for? What I'll get in the program, etc. It's important to build trust and relationship with your prospect. They won't just buy from you seeing your product or service online. They need a better and deep understanding, which can be done by a VSL. VSL are more engaging than short form content, because short form content is just like, you can have that attention of your prospects towards you, but what's going to give them more insights is that VSL, that long form video. Short form content only gives you so much information, guys, right? And can capture the viewer's attention more effectively than text. It helps you to convey your story about your product or service that your audience that can relate, and storytelling is a great way to connect with your audience emotionally and will boost your sales. A VSL can help you to convert those warm leads to hot and convert into sale by having a clear call to action on what to do next. Example, sign up for X to book call, take any desired action. Okay, just need to push them to take action, guys. I'm telling this again and again, just need to push them to take action. Okay, so this is basically a video where you can just see the whole thing, how you can build and sell the offer. I've gone in more depth on how you can do that, so check it out. It's a great video. You can just like I said, guys, yeah, I know it's quite a big video, but guys, it's like, bro, like, if you're not willing to spend that time to view these 25-minute videos, how do you expect to make millions from your business? Like, you don't even have that patience to watch on something which is going to give you good information. Okay, I know, guys, I know it gets a bit boring in the beginning, but you might think that this is basic, but if you keep going on the video, you understand how valuable this shit is. I'll blow your mind when you keep going on the videos, right? So things to have in a VSL: clear value proposition, benefits, storytelling, and previous clients' testimonials. Okay, addressing objections, FOMO, urgency, scarcity, basically fear of missing out. You just need to have all these things, a clear call to action. Just need to make sure that you have all these things in your VSL. So it's a perfect VSL, and people are easily going to be aware of who you are, what you do, what kind of results you provide, everything. So you just need to show them those whole things in the VSL. Then story asset setup. I'm going to tell you guys, like, I got a lot of inbound messages for my business just through stories, guys. And I don't understand like why, but Instagram prioritizes stories so badly, guys. Like, people don't even follow you, but you can reach to your ideal customers just through stories easily, guys. So create like 3 to 4 or 5 stories easily, like every day. Just post stories, and you're going to see how your reach is going to increase, guys. You're going to see how many inbound messages you get. Okay, so basically this is how you can like create a story asset. Story asset is basically how you are going to like push them to come to your inbound messaging. Okay, I'm going to explain you what it is. This is what I use, and I got a lot of inbound messages through this, and this is what worked for me. And a lot of you guys ask me like, what experience do you have? Man, I'm already doing this for my business. What are you asking me? I'm already running ads every day. I'm spending money on ads. I'm creating content every day. I'm doing these story assets every day. I'm generating leads every day. I'm working appointments every day. What experience do you need from me, man? Come on, bro. Like, okay. So this is basically a story asset that I created. So looking to help 3 business owners to scale for free who are struggling to sign new clients. What we'll offer: building nurturing system, VSL setup, inbound, outbound campaigns, DM framework creation, placing setups and closers, helping with ad creatives. And okay, this is what I did. First, I just called out who my audience is and who needs to view the story. 3 business owners, and then I told them that what this video is for, what this video is. So to scale for free, who are struggling to sign new clients, so they are going to understand, oh, there is this guy who's going to help me to scale for free, and I'm actually struggling with clients. Then I'm going to read the whole thing, what's in there, right? So, and then what we'll offer, I just explain what are the things that I'm going to offer in that in that service that's going to be offering for free. It actually included a few more things where the payment had to come, but yeah, I just needed to get those inbound messages, right, to start the conversation and to convert them into my client. So, and then I just explained them what are the things we will be offering, and then in the end, I used the strategy to push them to take action. This is a very powerful strategy, guys. DM me the word 2024 for more insights. Okay. So what this is basically going to do is they might see a 10 or 20 or 100 ads on people who are telling them like, do this, we'll do this for you, we'll do that for you. But what I did, I just tell them that, okay, these are the things I'm offering. All you need to do is you just need to come to my messages and you just need to type in the word 2024 and you're going to get all the other insights that I'm going to give in my service. And you can understand, guys, like it's going to push the person so badly to come and message me. If he's actually struggling with clients, then he's going to come to my DM, and that's that. And it worked perfectly, guys. I got a lot of inbound messages, like I said. Okay, so this is basically, you can use something as well. So I just helped X from go X to Y in just X amount of days using my Simple Z system. Okay, basically how you can say is I just helped a business owner to go from $10K to $50K a month in just 20 days by using my social funnel system or simple social funnel. I mean, you get the point, right? You just calling out, like, I just helped a business owner, and people, and whoever is a business owner or whoever is someone who's interested in fitness, he's just going to watch it because he knows that he's going to get something out of it because it's addressing that person. Okay, so you just call out your audience in the first paragraph. That's what I did here as well. And I made a doc that details the exact process of how you can do it with then X, how you can do it with yourself with X, okay? And then comment XYZ and I'll auto DM it to you. You understand, like if you are seeing if you are struggling with something, and if a person calls out telling that I just helped this person to solve the exact same problem that you are facing, and I'm going to give it away for free if you just come to my DM and write this word. Do you understand how powerful that technique is? And then in the end, if you just show them results, testimonials, proof, case studies, bro, that guy is bang, bro. It's finished if you just sees this, right? And people are going to come to your inbound. It's not even a question. Okay, so outbound and inbound campaigns. So in case if you don't know what inbound and outbound is inbound is basically the prospect reaching out to you, and outbound is you reaching out to the prospect. Okay, so in our agency, we don't rely on old methods of outbound prospecting, where you have to reach out to strangers and ask them to buy your product or service. You're basically knocking strangers' door and asking them to take out their credit card loan. It works, but it has a very low response rate. Suppose if your message is to 100 cold leads a day, then chances are that only 5 to 12 or even less than that are going to respond. And you can understand like what would be the closing rate. Only 10 or 5 people are actually responding to those messages. And that's actually a big number if you're messaging to 100 cold leads. And you have almost spent your like 6 to 7 hours doing that. Less chances of them showing up on the call and less chances of them being closed. Very simple. We set up this campaign with our new way of marketing. We are not going to reach out to strangers, but reach out to them who are interested in what you offer. What does every like say? What does every comment say? What does every follow say? It says, I want to know more about you. And if you are letting them slide, you are missing a ton of qualified warm leads. Okay? Every single person who's liking, commenting, or following your videos or your profile, that basically means that they want to know more about who you are, what you do, right? It's simple stuff, guys. Simple stuff, okay? So it says they want to know more about you. And if you just let them slide, if you don't do anything about them, then they're just going to leave you. They might end up buying from someone else. But they were your warm leads, but you were the one who let them go. So what you can do, So we are going to place setters on your Instagram page who will be trained to how to handle the prospect on each and every level of the funnel. I explained in the funnel. Okay, so we are going to place those setters on your Instagram page who will be trained to how to handle the prospect on each level of funnel. Our outbound campaign is to the audience who is engaging with your content and stories. Okay, we are not going to reach out to strangers. We are going to reach out to the people who have already seen your content, who are actually engaging with your content, liking your video, commenting on your videos, or following your profile. These are the people that are actually interested in what you do, guys. And this setter is going to basically reach out to a single person. That's basically like warm outbound campaign, you can say. So our outbound campaign is to the audience who are going to approach us with a specific word which will be mentioned in the bio, or any of your content which contains lead magnets. Okay, if you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's basically like a piece of information for which people are going to give their personal information for, right? It can be anything like a checklist, ebook, anything like that. Okay, so then a DM script. A DM script is basically, like I said, it's the whole script that a person follows, a setter follows, in order to start a conversation and then continue the conversation, and how you can book calls with them. And this is basically like a full funnel of how it works. I've created a video on that as well, where I go in depth on how this whole system works. So you can just go ahead and watch that video. It's like extremely valuable, guys. You can just check the whole video out. It might, like I said, guys, it might seem boring in the beginning, but as you keep watching it, I'll blow your mind. Okay, so the full training is on my YouTube channel. You can just check it out. I hope you all got value from this doc or this video. And these were some problems that I see a lot of people face while starting an online business. Now you got all the insights. The next thing is implementation. You either take your time and do all this by yourself, or else you can hire someone to do all this stuff for you. Okay, and we are an agency who help with bridging the whole gap. If you really want to scale your coaching business to 30 or 50 grand a month, you are just one step away. And a business owner learn to value your time and build systems so you work on the business and not in the business. Okay, if you don't know what that means, is all you're doing is you're just messaging to every single person. You're posting on Facebook groups, you're creating content, you're taking calls, you're setting appointments, you're doing everything by your own. And that's not how you're going to build $1 million year business. And that's not, guys. You need to build systems. You don't need to work in your business, but you need to work on your business. You just need to be the planner on how the whole thing is going to work. You don't need to get in that and do everything. Okay, and if you understand that, that's good, guys. Okay, so here is the Calendly link. You can even find it in the link in the description. Like I said, guys, you can just go ahead, go to that video, like go to that link. You can just check the time that works the best for you, and we can have a chat for 30 minutes and we can discuss on how we can scale your business to 30 or 50 grand a month. Okay, it's highly reasonable amount, and we are literally giving you the whole service, like every single thing that I explained you, everything will be provided by us. Okay, and that's basically a no-brainer if you're someone who actually understands how much value this is. Okay, so just hit that Calendly link and just choose a time that works the best for you, and just book a call, guys, and let's discuss the plan on how we can grow your business. Now, if you like the information, just make sure to hit the like button and even subscribe, and see you in the call, guys. Peace.